My name is Eugene Runkus, and I just joined the Sigma3 survival team. I'm going to bring you some of the most cutting-edge, exciting bushcraft and survival skills you've ever seen yet. And I'm a master of all the forms of weapon making, such as attle, bows and arrows, flint knapping knives, spearheads, arrowheads, boneheads. In fact, I can show you 4 different types of splinter weapon that I guarantee that very few of you people have ever seen. So whether you want to learn hunting and trapping, stalking and evasion, hand-to-hand combat, concealment, and just general survival skills, I'm the guy you want to come to. So when I'm out here in my cave, I really need to know how to build a boat out of grapevines and a tarp. I really need to know how to make use of tree barks for food. I need to know how to process acorns and other tree nuts to gather food out here, especially in these mountains, because there just isn't much food out here. Mainly what I practice is the first method, primitive survival skills, which is where you use just limbs and branches to make your tools out of, and you're not necessarily carving or changing the shape of it. You're using natural pieces that fit together and work as tools. And that's what's called a first method survival skill, is being able to do that. And that's one of the things that I proudly teach. And also, I'm one of the few guys out there that can tell you all of the rules of the survivalist creed. And if you don't think so, come see me and I'll tell you. And I have experience in almost every environment you can find here in America and in up in Canada, such as the Moab Desert, Arizona. I've survived all out in those areas. I've been here in Appalachia for many years. Lived in New England for many years. Been all over Canada, up near Wheatley and Ontario and places like that. So I've made a full circuit of the United States, surviving all along the way. So I've just amassed a huge pile of skills and tips that I can share with everybody, and I'm just really excited about being able to get out there and share a lot of that information with you guys. And I offer all the traditional skill sets that you should be able to learn from any survivalist, such as burning wood bowls, working with birch bark, working with pine sap, making birch bark oil, and just all that stuff that you don't normally find in most of the books, making steam bent wood objects, things like that. All of these skills I'm eager and ready to share with the public out there, and I hope all you guys are willing to come and see me and spend some time with me and let me share that information with you. Well, let's get back to that rock face. I've got some climbing to do. There's not many old school survivalists out there that can still show you how to make cattail flour, and a lot of people can tell you about it, but I'll pick it up and I'll show you how to make it. And there's more than just cattails you can make it out of. There's several roots that you can use for that. And some of my other skills are mountaineering and blacksmithing, and I used to do a little bit of farrier work, putting horseshoes on horses. So I'm pretty much done anything you can think of as far as working in the wilderness goes. I make my own applejack, I make sauerkraut, I make canned peaches, and all that kind of stuff too. So preserving of food is one of my favorite things to do, and it's something I take very seriously. And I'd love to share some of that knowledge with everybody out there. And self-defense is something else I take very seriously. I'm well adept at the art of eskrima, or stick fighting, and I like martial arts. And what goes along with that is stealth and concealment, camouflage. And I am an expert in weapon making, especially launch weapons like bows. And I make 3 different types of bows. I make the father and son bow, the bundle bow, and of course the carved prod bow. And they're really good weapons. And if you choose to use a father and son bow, well, it's just like a compound bow, and it'll be as strong as a compound bow. Some of them 70-80 pounds pull. And I can give you that with just a few twigs and a couple roots. So that's the kind of bushcraft I intend to teach you. So if you come see Sigma3, come and see me. I'm going to teach you how to make a bow out of twigs and roots that has an 80-pound pole. I promise you. Come and see us. I am so excited to be able to bring this important information to Sigma3 and to all of you out there. And I'm the newest member of the Sigma3 team, and I really hope to see you soon. I'm out there. Check for dates.